I just need money and vibes, don't need none of that toxic shit.
Yo, chat, what's going on? I'm in a position right now. And if you're new around here, it's not going to make sense. But I am currently living in the universe where I'm getting 2 closes per day. And I say that, but do I believe it? I want to believe it, and I do believe it. But yesterday, I didn't. And I was going to get upset, but I realized that I don't even want to get upset about that. Like, I'm still where I want to be internally, and it still feels as good. I wouldn't say it really feels as good, but I'm focusing on feeling that feeling. And yeah, so I'd say I feel like I'm trying to micromanage my reality. I'll just live. And I'm watching neuro videos, of course, and just like how I'm reading. I don't want to affirm to myself like I don't know what I'm doing, but I also do want to learn more, if it makes sense. I'm reading the book Parallel Universes of Self by Frederick Dodson, and I have school in a few minutes, so I actually have to take some notes, because I'm trying to finish 12 books by the end of the year. But what's going on? Appreciate you for tuning in. I'll see you. Oh, I do have notes. Okay, whenever I'm done reading, I'll let you know. Yo, chat, what's going on? Headed back from school right now. Going straight to the gym because we still got to stay dialed, but I'm feeling super tired right now. But got to get to the bag regardless, bro. Let's get it. Yo, chat. Feeling good. Feeling very good. It's time to work. I'm here at the workstation. I was watching a Nero video. Bruh, I'm chilling. I'm confident. I've manifested before. So I just need to have confidence in that I'm getting 2 piffs today, and I am. I'll get there, but I will be at the end of the day.
So with that being said, let's go over like how the investment works. So I'm not sure if you have heard this, but this is usually a $7,000.
Yo, chat. No times available in March. Fully booked up. And how many dials am I at? We are at 87 dials with 2 sets. We had, or no, not 2 sets, sorry, 4 sets. And we had a training call with Jake. He moved to Estonia, but he used to be here in Mardea. And essentially, we're just going over the call notes that I book in and the reasons why they don't close that the closer give. And a lot of the time, they just don't have money. So we're just focusing on figuring that out, financial qualifying, and really tying them down if they don't give me an answer that I like. And I've been booking on people who have at least $1,000 to invest, because that's what he said, like the bare minimum. So I can't dial anymore. Don't really know what I should do, but we're here. Yo, chat, what's going on? Today was a weird day because the calendar slots were booked, and I guess I could have been still dialing because it seems like other setters were, and I didn't really do that because there wasn't really times available. You saw like no slots in March, but eventually every once in a while a time slot would appear, and I could have been dialing there. But what I wanted to pick up this camera and say, I'm about to end off my day. You know, I want to go to bed so I could wake up early. This stuff that I'm doing in terms of like mindset, manifestation, materialization, should I say, it works. And I've done it before. There's a video. Here's how I landed $6,000 a month job offer or whatever. And others. I wrote them down just so I can like confirm for myself, okay, like it actually worked. I feel like now, just given the fact that it's not always instantaneous, it's like, oh, today I'm going to manifest this to happen. You know, it's not always instantaneous. And sometimes when things don't happen, it brings up doubt. But that's not me thinking that. That's like the old version of me who's still stuck in this, you know, old way of thinking things. And essentially what I'm doing is if a reality something happens that my desired self wouldn't really settle for, then I'm not going to react to that in a way that my old self would. For example, today I was getting a lot of people who just opted in for the free course. And at first it was tanking my energy and my perception projected. And I was getting a lot of people who were like, yeah, no, I don't really want this. It's not something I really want to do. And usually I feel like an old version of me, they would have been like, bro, what the heck is happening right now? Why are none of these guys are closing, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting mad at the scenario because it's not where I want to be. But instead of just being mad, I was like, okay, it is what it is. I brush it off. It's normal because somebody else that I will call will end up closing. And then I ended up calling Jake, did the mock call, and I felt more confident when it comes to just financially qualifying. And it was just a lot better. It was just a lot better. And that's just how I'm going to go about it. I'm on Nero's email list. And it's like the only email list I actually like open and read when he sends an email because it's sauce, bro. I need to figure out where to put this camera. Okay. Yeah. And he basically says that a lot of people fail to materialize / manifest money because they perceive it in a state of scarcity. Like money is a tool that you need to survive, to buy food, to live, pay bills. And if you continue to perceive money as this thing and you're operating from a survival state / level of consciousness, then that's not your desired self. Like your desired self is abundant. Your desired self has more than enough. So I'm definitely plugging that into ChatGPT. I'm like, yo, how can I flip this limiting belief that I have? But other than that, I really do think I'm doing well. Like I really do think I'm doing well. Shifting into the reality and just staying there. I feel like it should feel different, but I mean, it's normalized. And I guess before I go to bed, I'll journal, set my goals for tomorrow, and I'll watch my video back, the normalized video, just to see how I was thinking, because that's when I first read it in the book Parallel Universes of Self. And then it happened. So I was feeling really good, really confident. And confidence is key. As cliche as that is, confidence is key. Confidence is the elixir to materialization. So, yeah, I will go journal. I'll set goals. Tomorrow, what are my goals really? Basically just to stay healthy, eat good food, go gym, do work out, and then hit dials, stay focused on dials. And yeah, that's it. That's all you get to know. But yeah, today was a good day, I'd say. I'll get to go to bed early, wake up early, and relax. But I'm chilling. Life is good. Relax. Okay, let me give you some sauce. I don't think I also said my notes from the book that I was reading, so I'm also going to do that. I was watching Nero's video. I'm yapping now. But relax. You're not going to be able to materialize if your brain is operating at fast waves, beta waves, theta or theta, whatever you call it. They're brain waves that are just very slow. It's the brain waves that are produced when you're in a state of relaxation or you're tired And since these brainwaves are slow, you need to be relaxed in order to implant ideas and things like that into your mind. So you can't be super worked up and try to force yourself to like adopt a new belief. You need to be relaxed. When you're relaxed, you need to just identify the reality that you want to get into and then just shift into that and completely feel it, and then only react to situations that are happening in your physical reality from a point of view from that version of yourself. So relax, shift, and then react. Okay. Let's see. What are the notes? Okay. Still chapter 5. There's a basic decreation procedure. It's basically like the pure technique, but instead of just getting to where you want to go, it's removing the version of yourself that you don't want to have. And here's how it goes. First, you need to fully immerse and be the version of you that's experiencing your undesired reality. So let's say that's scarcity. You need to fully accept the fact that there's a version of you that's scarce. You need to fully be that, whether it be poverty, scarcity, being dependent on the physical. Then you feel all the feelings of this version of yourself. Like really feel how it feels to feel in poverty or in scarcity. And then take yourself out of that. Like you're obviously still feeling it, but bring yourself to an observer state. So it's almost as if you're observing yourself from an outsider's point of view. And you'll see this like version of you that you just don't want to be. And then simply, I don't really know how it works, but shift out of it, see this and how disgusting it is, and just leave that space for what that version of you was taking up. Just leave it empty. It'll come up with a new thing. And manifestation is co-creation. Leave the rest up to infinity, or to God. So co-creation, there's a law of correspondence, as above, so below. And that's basically as within, as without. Whatever happens within yourself happens externally. So as long as you control the internal, which is your state of mind, your perception on reality, your vibration, then manifestation or materialization is just when the physical co-creates and aligns. Because as within, as without, leave the rest up to God. Just God will take care of it. Wisdom. But yeah, I'm yapping. Good video. Thank you for watching if you're still here. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Shout out to Hayden, by the way. Shout out to Hayden, bro. Hayden stays watching these videos. He stays commenting under every single video, bro. Respect to you, like, genuinely, bro. I appreciate that. Keeps me going. Pause. Very pause. Anyways, I appreciate you for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.